Good evening and welcome to Corral Memorial Stadium for the region semifinal between your Jesuit Tigers and Gateway. I'm Colin Rivera. Thanks for everybody tuning into the Jesuit Tigers Sports Network, along with our Jesuit Tigers Soccer Facebook page, and what is sure to be a fantastic regional semifinal. We're going to get into the starting lineup here real quick for Gateway. It's Mateo Chavez in goal, along with Levi Hill, Luis Rivero, Luis Moreno, Joseph Ramirez Parra, Augusto Bustamante, Zion Correa, Nicholas Restrepo, Edgardo Vasquez, Jose Calderon, and Nicolas Quintero for Gateway. As for your Jesuit Tigers, same starting 11 from Tuesday night in the region quarterfinal. No changes made from head coach Eric Sims. Gavin Garlick is in goal. As your back line pairing is going to be Brady Nessler as your right back position. Caden Plummer and Michael Jackalow going to be your center backs. Charlie Dowman as the left back. Your holding midfielder roles is going to be Nico Kubas and Keegan Clamp. In the attacking midfielder role, it's going to be Alejandro Vargas, the captain tonight. And then your attacking front three is going to be on the right wing. Dante Searles up the middle in the striker center forward position is Patrick Wiley. In the left wing position, it's Dutch Ivoroni. We'll get into some stats between both teams and what to watch out for in this first half. But we're just moments away from the region semifinal as one of these teams is looking to punch their ticket in for the region final next Wednesday. And we are officially away here at Corral Memorial Stadium for the region semifinal between Gateway and Jesuit, as early action opportunity for Gateway handled well there between Brady Nessler and Gavin Garlick. Once again, thank you all for tuning into the Jesuit Tigers Sports Network YouTube channel, along with the Jesuit Tigers Soccer Facebook page. As there's an early opportunity for Dutch Ivoroni, it's cleared by Chavez. Threw ball over the top. Fantastic opportunity for the Tigers in the opening seconds of this match. So you can already feel the intensity and the high pace between both of these sides and how much the first goal is going to mean in this game here at Corral Memorial Stadium. As it's goal kick here for Gateway. So cleared up the top there. And it's going to be a throw-in here for the Tigers. It's going to be Charlie Dowman to take it. He takes it quickly to Keegan Clamp, who passes it back to Michael Jackalow. Here's Caden Plummer now. Early opportunity here once again. This is Alejandro Vargas that's going to get to. He's going to cross it to the near post. Collected there by Chavez. So in these opening minutes so far, Jesuit overloading that right side that Dante Searles and Brady Nessler are playing on. So here is Nessler now. Here's Dowman now. Handled between Jackalow and Dowman there. It's a good battle in the midfield there from Gateway. As they're trying to get their early opportunity maintaining possession, but it's going to be a foul. So free kick for the Panthers here. So Gateway comes in with an overall record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw on the season. Set piece opportunity coming for Gateway, and well defended there by Caden Plummer. It's a well-executed cross into the 6-yard box, but even better block by the center back, who has been so crucial this season in that back line for Jesuit. So here's Kubas to Dante Searles now. Dante Searles to Wiley. Wiley trying to find Searles, ultimately cleared out there by the Panthers. This is going to be a throw in here for Jesuit. It's currently ranked 11th in Class 5A is Gateway. And the remaining standings left for the teams. As there's a cross to the far post. Ultimately falls for Alejandro Vargas on the far end. And Gateway's going to try to get a counterattack opportunity, but handled well by Dowman, and ultimately going to fall all the way back for Chavez. So a little bit about Gateway. Only 2 losses in their last 10 matches. 1-0 loss to Celebration, and a 3-1 loss in the district final to Horizon, who's currently the 3 seed in this side of the bracket for Jesuit, who is the 1 seed. So that's collected by Jackalow. Here's Clamp now. Here's Kubas to Jackalow, and now to Plummer. Partly due to Gateway's success in their last 10 matches with only 2 losses. They've only allowed 6 goals in those last 10 matches. Had, just like Jesuit, a lot of home matches for Gateway, but they were 4-2 on the road this season. And while only allowing 17 goals on the season on the road, they allowed 7 in those 6 matches, which is still a very respectable number. But they are coming here into Corral Memorial Stadium, where Jesuit scores at will, almost averaging a little bit over 4 goals a match here at home. As Vargas fighting for that, it falls for Clamp, and now here's Patrick Wiley. That was almost a great pass there from Clamp. As right now, it's just a battle of the aerial duels inside this center midfield. So right now, both teams trying to find this through ball over the top, as that's well defended by Plummer. There's no foul. So it just feels like right now just a little bit of nerves from both sides. But Jesuit has had a couple opportunities here early. If you're just tuning in, early opportunity for Dutch Ivoroni. Through ball over the top in just a few seconds into the match. It's really been the best opportunity for both sides thus far. This Gateway gives it away there to Kubas. Clamp to Vargas. Vargas, the captain tonight, trying to find a through ball to Searles. It's going to fall for him. Just not able to control it, though, so it's going to be a goal kick here for the Panthers. So in those 2 losses on the road for Gateway, it was a 1-0 loss to Eastridge and a 4-0 loss to Topakaloga. And I would say that 4-0 loss is really the outlier in terms of how they typically perform on the road. They try to control any kind of mistakes and maintain possession, so that's something to keep an eye on for our Jesuit Tiger viewers. As you can clearly see here, Gateway's trying to get something going here. Here's an opportunity now on the far side. Trying to cross it in, ultimately maybe a shot that was blocked there, well defended by Jesuit. But Gateway coming back here. Trying to cross it in, handled there by Jackalow. Falls for Kubas, who goes out wide to Ivoroni. So it's Ivoroni on that far side. And Kubas finding the pocket of space that Alejandro Vargas was in. Now Vargas finding Searles. Searles trying to beat this last defender. It's well defended by the Panthers. But possession quickly given away, but a foul is called. So it'll be a free kick. So for our Jesuit viewers, some players to keep an eye on Gateway. Nicholas Restrepo leading the team with 8 assists, followed by Jose Calderon, number 7, with 15 goals on the season. And Nicholas Quintero, number 9, with 10 goals on the season. So watch out for that in the front 3. That's the way they're playing here tonight. So when the camera's on that far side, when Gateway is in attack, those are the players to keep an eye on. As for any Gateway viewers that are watching Jesuit for the first time, got to watch out for a lot of players on this attack, but specifically Patrick Wiley, Dutch Ivoroni, and Dante Searles. That front 3 has been absolutely clinical in the final third all season long. It's going to be a throw-in on that far side for the Panthers. So Gateway coming into this match, beating Cypress Creek 4-0. Meanwhile, Jesuit on Tuesday night, as our viewers know, defeating Lake Buena Vista 6-1. Which was really one of their best performances all season. A little misstep there from the Panthers. Ultimately just going to try to clear it upfield. It's handled well there by Nessler. He was trying to find Ivoroni. So throw in here for the Tigers. Brady Nessler will take this. He's going to find... he was trying to find Patrick Wiley there, actually, just unable to. So now the Panthers trying to create an opportunity of their own. Something to keep an eye on tonight, definitely that ball over the top. It seems the Panthers are going to try to utilize that, especially on any counterattack opportunities. You can see there's a lot of pace in those front 3 attackers for Gateway. So here's an opportunity for the Panthers now, trying to cross it to Jose Calderon, on that far side. Still trying to find Calderon. Calderon gets a header on that, but ultimately he's going to be collected here by Gavin Garlick. So for any new viewers tuning in tonight, once again, thank you for tuning into the Jesuit Tigers Sports Network YouTube channel and the Jesuit Tigers Soccer Facebook page here for the region semifinal between your Jesuit Tigers and the Gateway Panthers. It is 0-0 here in the first half. This is an opportunity for Dante Searles. Wasn't far off. Really nice opportunity from Dante Searles. That's the second best opportunity between both sides thus far in the opening 15 minutes or so of this region semifinal. It's once again the Tigers averaging over 4 goals a game when they play here at Corral Memorial Stadium and only allowing .35 goals, so not even half per game here at home. So you can see how difficult it is to travel here on the road here at Jesuit. It's going to be a steep mountain for the Panthers to climb, especially if they concede a goal first. Jesuit has scored 71 goals here at Corral Memorial Stadium, only allowing 6. Really a stellar stat there for head coach Eric Sims and this Jesuit Tigers team. So right now the aerial duels are so important here in this first half, trying to maintain possession between both sides. So here's Nessler to Kubas. Kubas trying to find Ivoroni. I think Ivoroni would have been able to have a good turn there, but it was well defended by the Panthers. So once again, just some awkward bounces right now. A lot of aerial duels, especially in that midfield at the moment between both sides. But there has been a couple opportunities, and they've both been for Jesuit thus far. Another header one there by Caden Plummer, but it'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. As for your Jesuit Tigers, they've only trailed once this season at halftime. It was a 1-1 draw against San Ignacio back in January during the Christmas break for the students. It's been the only time that the Tigers have trailed at any point in the first half here at Corral Memorial Stadium. As here's Dante Searles. Dante Searles, low-driven cross. He's trying to find Dutch Ivoroni. Is a good idea. But collected there by Chavez. So nice play on there from Gateway. This is Calderon. And what a tackle from Brady Nessler. Calderon didn't even have a chance to get a clean strike off. So now he looks like he has an injury here, so the referee most likely will stop his watch, see what happened. So referee does stop time. It's Quintero, his teammate, that was waving on. Medical staff here to try to see. He's holding his ankle. So it was a really nice opportunity there from the Panthers. That ultimately was a one-on-one chance between Brady Nessler and Jose Calderon. And Brady Nessler with a fantastic block. That's going to lead to a Panthers corner. But right now, if your Gateway biggest concern is Jose Calderon, your leading goal scorer on this side. And the last thing Gateway wants is to lose their best striker. And so he is going to get substituted off here. Hard to see what number is going to be coming on here for Gateway. But if Jose Calderon is not able to continue, that would be a major loss for Gateway. As this is a corner now for Gateway, we're going to get back underway. corner after the Brady Nessler block. So that cross is just a little bit too far, but it's going to be another throw-in for the Panthers. Jose Calderon leaves, the leading goal scorer for this team, with 15 goals. It's deep throw-in here, trying to maybe get it to that near post. Ultimately cleared by Dutch Ivoroni. Patrick Wiley just not able to get touch on that to maintain possession for the Tigers. So this is Gateway's kind of game plan. Try to limit any mistakes, any counterattack opportunities, and really control possession. It's so difficult to do as Keegan Clamp's trying to find Patrick Wiley, just not able to, but a mishap there from Chavez that's going to lead now to a corner. And for any Gateway viewers tuning in, set-piece opportunities have been really a huge success for Jesuit this season. For our Jesuit Tiger viewers, probably the biggest surprise that, at least that I saw stat-wise, is Caden Plummer. 9 goals on the season, and you can certainly credit him for these set-piece opportunities. And it's led to Dutch Ivoroni having 16 assists on the season. So really fantastic job from both Caden Plummer and Ivoroni, as this is a low-driven cross to the top of the 18. I believe it was Dante Searles he was trying to find there. It's still bouncing around, but ultimately I think it's an offside call. So Panthers able to handle the first corner and the first real set-piece opportunity for the Tigers this evening. But certainly one to keep an eye on is Caden Plummer in those corners. Has 9 goals for a center back. It's really a remarkable stat. You can see how hard Jesuit Tigers practice those set-piece, those corners in practice. Here's Ivoroni now on that far side. He beat the first defender. He's got another one trailing him as just not able to keep that in play. Dante Searles was open on that far side. Looked like the left back just was not able to see Dante making that run in. But it's another set-piece opportunity. This time it's going to be Alejandro Vargas, the captain, to take the corner on the far side. So Ivoroni, Searles, Wiley, Plummer. It looks like Dowman are the ones inside the 18-yard box with Kubas at the top of the 18. So Alejandro Vargas crossing it in. It's bouncing around a couple times. It's left for Kubas. My goodness. It's just like they drew it up, folks. The set-piece opportunities have been so crucial for the Tigers this season, and it pays off again. The University of Tampa commit Nico Kubas with an absolute firecracker. There was nothing that Chavez could do about that. And your Jesuit Tigers lead 1-0 here in the region semifinal. What a fantastic set piece. Alejandro Vargas going to the far post to, I believe, Dante Searles. Kind of heads it back to the top of the 18-yard box where Kubas was and just let it rip. So it was a tough challenge there against Ivoroni. Set free kick is taken there quickly as Ivoroni's still not up. Surprised the referee hasn't taken a moment. Assistant referee's letting him know now. Just take a moment to see how Ivoroni was, as that was a head injury. But my goodness, what a fantastic strike from Nico Kubas. As anytime you see a goalkeeper like Chavez just kind of standing frozen, as a goalkeeper, you're just hoping that that's going to go wide, and it was absolutely drilled into the top right corner. As that's not the first time we've seen Kubas do that this season. He's more than capable of hitting a perfect strike like that at the 18-yard box. And Jesuit taking full advantage of what is really their best opportunity this evening. This is just an offside call, so referee's just making sure that the ball wasn't moving when the free kick was taken there. So if you're just tuning in, 1-0 thanks to Nico Kubas, the University of Tampa commit. It was on a corner kick, and it was a great set-piece opportunity as now we have the first half water break. But my goodness, for our Jesuit Tiger viewers, you couldn't have asked for a better goal, especially an opening goal in this region semifinal. And as for Gateway, I know I said, watch out for Caden Plummer on those corner kicks. He has 9 goals as a center back. But you got to watch out for the midfielders, too. Alejandro Vargas, Keegan Clamp, Nico Kubas are all capable of scoring. As you see it firsthand here tonight. But before that goal, I was mentioning the corner kicks have been, you can tell how much work is going into the training of making sure the set-piece opportunities take full advantage of them because it's paying off on the field. Our viewers, you've seen it, especially in these last few games, the amount of goals they're scoring from corner kicks. That's thanks to just hard work on the training ground. And full credit goes to head coach Eric Sims and his coaching staff for really drawing up some fantastic set-piece opportunities. As the biggest shame's going to go, Alejandro Vargas doesn't really get the assist on that goal, but it's that fantastic cross to the far post that allows that kind of opportunity for defenders to get sucked inside that 18-yard box. So now they leave Nico Kubas wide open, and that's exactly what happened, which gives Nico Kubas the opportunity to see the open net and put the Tigers up 1-0. So it's going to be a throw-in here for the Panthers as we get back underway here for the remaining minutes here of the first half, where your Jesuit Tigers lead 1-0 over Gateway here in the region semifinal at Corral Memorial Stadium. Thanks to Nico Kubas just a few minutes ago, scoring a masterclass shot. As Evignacchi, he came on during the water break in his first action. As he came on for Alejandro Vargas. So Dowman not able to keep an inbounds there on that far side. So it's going to be a throw in here for the Panthers. So it goes all the way back to Plummer. Kubas to Jackalow. Jackalow trying to find Dowman there, just unable to as well. Defended there by Gateway. So here's Kubas now. Kubas crossing it to that far side. Mishandled there by Chavez. Ultimately able to handle it as Evignacchi was applying the pressure. So Ivoroni just trying to kind of play it out of that condensed space there. So it'll be a throw in here for the Panthers. So for really both viewers, both fan bases, Jose Calderon is back. He's around the 35-yard line, closest to the camera. As here's an opportunity for Ivoroni. Just goes a little bit high. But Calderon has not had a lot of space, a lot of opportunities to work with. Brady Nessler has done a fantastic job on that right side, as he's done all season, the senior. As Gateway's just trying to play out of the back there, but it's a big error to make. Now giving the third corner here for Jesuit. They scored the first goal off the set piece opportunity, and now Dutch Ivoroni's going to have a chance here. The corner kick. Third of the evening as Charlie Dowman, Caden Plummer, Dante Searles, Patrick Wiley, and Keegan Clamp, and Evan Yockey are the ones really at the top of the 18-yard box. Kubas is pretty much at the 25-yard line there. So low-driven cross. This is Yockey. Yockey tried to fake out the defenders there, leave it for Wiley on that far side, but it just kind of ran through everybody and spilled out of bounds on that far side. But once again, you can see a completely different set piece, a completely different corner from the second and the first one taken here earlier in this first half, as this is a deep throw-in. Trying to find Caden Plummer. It's still bouncing around at that near post, but ultimately collected by Chavez. Chavez is trying to get it to Calderon here. Cleared there by Jackalow. Still bouncing around. As it's a foul committed there by Gateway, so it's Keegan Clamp here on the ball. Looked like he was trying to take it quickly, but now he's going to allow some of the Jesuit teammates to get upfield here. Maybe find a cross on that far post. So Clamp to take it. Defended there by Gateway. Now the Panthers have an opportunity to try to get a counterattack. They have Calderon. So I think they were trying to find their captain this evening, Quintero, but Jesuit does such a nice job when they turn over the ball. They immediately sprint back, apply the press, so you don't get a lot of counterattack opportunities against the Tigers. So 1-0. If you're just tuning into the region semifinal between Jesuit and Gateway, scored about in the 20th minute by Nico Kubas to put the Tigers up 1-0. For our viewers that just tuned in at halftime, I definitely suggest rewinding the live stream around the 20th minute and check out that masterclass strike from Kubas. It's a lower body injury there from Dante Searles. This referee's just going to pause the watch there. But good to see Dante Searles able to walk under his own power. Substitute about to come on here. I believe it's going to be DeGenova coming on. So I think it's going to be... It's hard to see if DeGenova is going to come on here for Searles. It looks like he is. So Evan Yockey's going to fill Dante Searles' role, more that right winger position. And DeGenova is now going to move into the midfield position that Yockey was taking up. As now you can see Coach Sims actually switching Ivoroni and Yaki. So Ivoroni going to be playing more on this right side and Yaki on the left. But it's been a difficult first half here for Gateway. Really, the hold your breath moment from a Jesuit perspective was the one-on-one chance with Jose Calderon and Brady Nessler. But Brady Nessler did a fantastic job not allowing Calderon to get a clean strike off. That's really been the only opportunity for Gateway as Kubas was fouled. It's quickly taken there by the Tigers. This is Dowman. He's trying to find Wiley, but cleared out there by the Panthers. So it'll be a throw in here for Jesuit. So it's going to go back to Plummer. Brady Nessler's making a run on this far side. Here's Kubas to Yaki. Yaki trying to find Wiley. Wiley just sailing it a little bit wide. Great opportunity for the Tigers. I would have put them up 2-0. So substitutions being made here for Gateway. As Emmanuel Valderrama coming on here for Gateway. So goal kick taken short there once again by Gateway. So here's Calderon. Defended by Plummer. No foul called. It's great tackle. Kubas just in C. Midfielder coming in there to get back possession for the Panthers, but ultimately poor pass, and it'll be a throw in here for the Tigers. So here's Jackalow. Little mishap there by Gateway, and it fell out of bounds there. So Brady Nessler's going to take it quickly. It's Kubas to Ivoroni. Ivoroni has an opportunity here. I think it just ran out, and it did. So another substitution's going to be made here, this time by Jesuit. It looks like Dante Searles will be coming back on. So it's a throw in here for Gateway. So really has been a well-evened matchup in this first half between both sides. And the emphasis has been the battle of the midfield at the moment. But obviously the outlier is that fantastic strike by Nico Kubas that went into the back of the net. But the response by Gateway has been positive. They've settled into this match a little bit more, trying to maintain possession. As our Jesuit viewers have seen before, when teams on the road give up that first goal, things start to unravel pretty quickly, as Jesuit will typically know when to keep the foot on the throttle. This should be a throw in here for Jesuit, so substitution should be made here. It's actually offsides. So substitution will have to wait, but it's definitely Dante Searles coming on here. So that's Jackalow that takes it. Again, bouncing around a couple times, but I think a handball was called. It was, so it's a crossing opportunity really for the Tigers. As Caden Plummer gets upfield, Dutch Ivoroni still playing on this right side with Patrick Wiley, Evan Yockey, and Dowman currently moving upfield. It's going to be Keegan Clamp again to take this, as Nico Kubas has moved upfield as well. It's going to that far post, trying to find Plummer. It's going to fall for Ivoroni. So that was an awkward challenge there against Clamp. Still bouncing around. As here's Kubas now on that far side. He's trying to find Clamp. Is Clamp able to keep it in? Referee says yes. Clamp losing possession there. So here's DeGenova now. Looked like ball may have gone out of bounds. It did. This will be a throw in here for the Tigers. As now we will see Dante Searles. He's coming in for Patrick Wiley for the remaining minutes of this first half. So Dante Searles going to play more that center forward position. This was an awkward bounce, but Chavez collects it before Searles can find it. Gateway continues to try to play out of their own defensive third here. That's something to keep an eye on, especially at the start of the second half. So the Tigers will certainly make adjustments on that. Apply the press higher up the field. Try to make Gateway create a mistake and an opportunity for the Tigers. As here's Ivoroni. Ivoroni looked like he was being pushed in the back there. It's ultimately called. As this right side, the pace is just too much right now for the Panthers. As Dante Searles in the opening minutes had opportunities to cross it in or threw balls over the top to create opportunities for himself there. Now we're seeing Ivoroni create opportunities and headaches on this right side for the Panthers. And this is another set piece that Gateway's got to be mindful of. As it's Nico Kubas and Ivoroni who are on the ball here. Ultimately, Ivoroni's going to leave it. He's going to take it. Nico Kubas leaves it for Ivoroni. So crossing it right there, and that's a strike, and it's a goal. Well, my goodness, it looked like Gateway was more concerned about the cross. And Ivoroni saw Chavez cheating. Went near post. What a strike. Fantastic goal. And now, just like on Tuesday night, we saw Jesuit score right before half. And when you score right before half, it's a totally different conversation for really both coaches and both teams. And 1-0 before halftime versus 2-0. Now it's going to be more sense of urgency from Gateway to try to create an opportunity. They haven't had one in this first half, as their best opportunity was well defended by Brady Nessler. The best way to describe how the Panthers have been in this first half is really their top attacking three and really the highest goal scorers on their team have really just been left on an island. And that's due to the credit of Jesuit defense and that midfield just suffocating really the passing outlets and not allowing them to get more than a touch in Jesuit's defensive third. But now Gateway feeling the higher sense of urgency to try to get this back to a 1-goal deficit. But they will be fighting against a stifling defense from Jesuit, who has only allowed 6 goals here at home. It's well defended there by DeGenova. Looked like Searles was being fouled. It is called by the referee. So Evan Yaki is on the ball here for the Tigers. He's looking to take it quickly, as it's going to take an awkward bounce. Ivoroni is going to settle here on the right side. He's going to take another shot near post. Goes just a little bit wide. It'll be a goal kick. So it looks like Lucas Book will be the substitute coming on. Maybe Rogers. It's hard to see the number from here. And it is 21. It is Lucas Book coming on for Ivoroni here in the last few moments of the first half. So goal kick taken there by Gateway. Once again, a short goal kick trying to play out of their own defensive third. And it results in a throw-in for the Tigers. So here's Nessler. Bad giveaway there by the Panthers. So here's Searles. Gateway's just really trying to get this out at the moment. This is Calderon. Calderon making a fantastic run of his own, just not able to get a clean strike there, collected by Garlick. That certainly should do it here for the first half. This referee looks at his watch. Blows the first half whistle. Fantastic first half from your Jesuit Tigers. A masterclass strike from Nico Kubas. Put the Tigers up 1-0. And Dutch Averoni said, "I'll match you, Nico Kubas, with a masterclass strike." Both being set-piece opportunities, both being set-piece goals. And your Jesuit Tigers lead 2-0 in the region semifinal here in the first half over Gateway. In a few moments, we'll be back, break down those set-piece opportunities and why they're so crucial so far in the playoffs for the Jesuit Tigers, and what kind of formation and adjustments we'll see from Gateway in the opening minutes of the second half. But your Jesuit Tigers lead 2-0 over Gateway in the region semifinal here at Corral Memorial Stadium. Welcome back here to Corral Memorial Stadium in the region semifinal between your Jesuit Tigers and the Gateway Panthers. It's 2-0 here as we approach the second half. I'm Colin Rivera. Thanks for everybody tuning into the Jesuit Tigers Sports Network YouTube channel, Jesuit Tigers Soccer Facebook page, and what was a picture-perfect first half for your Jesuit Tigers. 2 goals, both coming from set-piece opportunities, one being a free kick, the other being a corner. First goal scored on that corner was Nico Kubas with an absolute masterclass strike. The second goal, perfectly executed strike by Dutch Ivoroni. As he saw Chavez cheating on his near post and buried it in the back of the net just moments before halftime. So that's where your Jesuit Tigers stand. As now your Jesuit Tigers scoring 73 goals here at home. And once again, they're averaging over 4 goals per match here at Corral Memorial Stadium, only allowing .35 goals in the 17 matches that they've played here at home. And it's a huge reason why, with the attacking three of Patrick Wiley, Dante Searles, and Dutch Ivoroni, they've been so strong in the attacking opportunities in the final third. But right when you look from a Gateway perspective, for a majority of the first half, you're controlling that attacking three, and you give up a goal to a holding midfielder, Nico Kubas, who has that kind of strike in him to execute perfectly. Substitution that was made, Patrick Wiley coming off, Dutch Ivoroni coming on. So we only have 10 on the field at the moment. So maybe Wiley just needed to get a piece of equipment here. He did. So Wiley's coming back on for our Jesuit viewers. Same starting 11 as it was at the start of the game, as we're just moments away from getting back underway here for the second half. And what was such a strong performance from your Jesuit Tigers here at home. But it's interesting to see what Gateway's going to do. You saw it in the last few minutes. They were trying to get a higher sense of urgency, push up the field, try to create an opportunity. But they're going to have to come out really flying here in the opening minutes, try to cut this deficit down. As really, Corral Memorial Stadium has almost become the Bernabeu for Jesuit, the home of Real Madrid. It just seems like you come into this stadium, and if Jesuit scores first and they get a commanding lead, it feels like it's almost impossible to just even get back into the match. And our viewers have seen it time and time again this season. One point of emphasis that may really be crucial in the second half is, from a Gateway perspective, how are you going to defend the set pieces? And from a Jesuit perspective, what other set piece opportunities can we create and make sure that we continue to capitalize on them? So this is going to be a free kick here taken by Keegan Clamp here on the far side. Crossed in. It's trying to fall there for Plummer. It's just a little bit above him, but It's kept. No, it's not kept in. It looked like it was kept in there for a second by Nico Kubas, just not able to keep it in bounce there. So it'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Looked like a handball was possibly taken there. As here's Calderon trying to get an opportunity, but Brady Nessler, fantastic defender, especially on those one-on-ones. He's absolutely shut down Calderon tonight, has not allowed him to even get an opportunity to get a clean strike on goal. Tigers applying that press here when they're not in possession. Ultimately called a foul there by Kubas. As it's Joseph Ramirez Parra, actually, that committed the foul against Kubas. So it's going to be a free kick here for the Tigers. It's going to be Jackalow to take it here for Jesuit. Headed on there by Searles. Going to fall all the way back there for Gateway. Now they're just trying to cross it upfield. Handled there by Nessler. So here's Searles. Searles with a good turn. Oh, he certainly got pushed. My goodness, no foul. Certainly looked like it was a physical challenge there as Dante Searles was trying to cut inside the 18. No call made there. Looks like that's a physical challenge. Referee no call there against Caden Plummer. It's now Chavez trying to collect it. Patrick Wiley was applying the pressure there. And there's a foul committed there by DeGenova. So it'll be a free kick here for the Panthers. It's going to be Ramirez Parra here to take the free kick for the Panthers. Calderon on the far side's already calling for it. Trying to find him. It's headed out there by Plummer. Now it's Clamp defending. Ultimately going to be a throw in here for the Panthers on that far side. Here's Ivoroni. Ivoroni just looking for an outlet pass here. He's going to go to Jackalow. Jackalow's going to play it upfield, trying to find Wiley. Can Wiley keep it in? Not able to. It was a nice opportunity and a good thought there from Jackalow. It's the Panthers there. Almost give it away. Really nice job there. Applying the pressure was Patrick Wiley. So it's a throw in for the Tigers on the far side. It's going to be Brady Nessler to take it. He's just going to play it back to Plummer. Given away there, so it'll be a throw in for the Panthers on that far side. Already cleared out by Plummer. Wiley was trying to find Searles, unable to. And a foul called there against Plummer. So that was one of the few times Calderon was trying to get past. This time Plummer. So set piece opportunity. Really the most important set piece opportunity in this match for Gateway. So it's Quintero to take it. He's going to that near post, headed out by Plummer. As here we go. Here's an opportunity now for the Tigers. It's Wiley. Wiley passes it off. It's Searles. Just wide. Give credit where credit is due. Chavez really having to deal with a 2-on-1, holding his breath, and he was able to apply enough pressure on Searles to make it go just wide there. Would have put the Tigers up 3-0. And here's this adjustment that was made. Crossing it, it's Ivoroni. Did that cross the line? Assistant referee says no. Still bouncing around. Here's Clamp. Gateway desperately trying to clear it. DeGenova playing it back in. It's Gateway feeling like they're on the ropes. They're now trying to create a counterattack opportunity. Well defended by Dowman. Get a sail out for a throw-in. Chaotic few seconds there for Gateway. As you felt like the adjustment was going to be made, Gateway continued to try to play out of their back on every single goal kick in the first half. And the adjustment was made immediately on the first goal kick for Gateway in the second half. Jesuit applied that pressure, immediately won the ball back. And it's what created that opportunity. Searles crossing it to Ivoroni. And Ivoroni's shot just hitting the crossbar. It almost hit straight back down almost. But the assistant referee said it did not cross the goal line. Unlike football, the entire soccer ball has to cross past the goal line in order for the goal to stand. And the assistant referee felt that it did not cross that entire line, but it was a fantastic shot by Ivoroni. And one thing to keep an eye on, let's see if Gateway continues on goal kicks to try to play out of the back. So they're certainly playing with fire in terms of that high press from Jesuit. Free kick taken here. Jackalow and Plummer have done a fantastic job in terms of winning those aerial duels on those set pieces, especially inside the 18-yard box. It's a throw in here for the Panthers in what has been a lively opening 10 minutes here of the second half. As Plummer plays it back for Garlick. Garlick's trying to play it up the middle to find Jackalow. Gateway's not able to maintain possession. It's handled well there by Jackalow. And here we can see passing outlets starting to open up. Dante Searles pushed from behind. I'm surprised it's not called a foul. I know you could maybe try to play advantage with Searles, but Searles was certainly pushed in the back there. Here's Ramirez Parra switching the field. A lot of space for Gateway. Ultimately cleared there by Dowman. Here's Ivoroni now. Ivoroni switching the field. He was trying to find Searles. So now Gateway's really only got 2 or 3 defenders in the back line here on these counterattacks. So you're going to start to see this game really open up. Best way I can describe it is kind of 4-on-4 overtime hockey. That's what you're going to see. These outlet passes are really going to start to open up the entire field, which is going to create opportunities for Jesuit. Here's Ramirez Parra. Ramirez Parra taking a strike. It's going to sail over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick for the Tigers. So substitution's going to be made here for Gateway. It's Nicholas Quintero that's coming off. And Emmanuel Valderrama coming on here for the Panthers. This goal kick is taken here by Jesuit. I believe it was called out of play there, but it's gonna remain Jesuit ball here. Actually, a foul maybe, because it was a free kick. Ivoroni took it pretty quickly. That's defended by Jackalow. Low-driven cross there from Dowman. I think he was trying to find Wiley. Either way, Jesuit wins back possession. Here is Wiley now. And Wiley just looking to maintain possession here for the Tigers. As Gateway now starting to play a much higher line defensively. So that's ruled out of bounds by assistant referee. So it'll be a throw in here for Gateway. Here's there's a possible opportunity there for Gateway. It's going to fall for Calderon. So this will be the first corner for Gateway here in the second half, second of the evening. So it looks like Restrepo will be taking it here for the Panthers on this far side. So let's see how Gateway set piece opportunities are. So it looks like they're going to try to go to that near post. Gavin Garlick punches it out. Well defended there by Gavin Garlick. Read it beautifully there to not allow any Panther to get a head on it in that near post. Is now here. It's a possible counterattack opportunity. Wiley was able to keep it in. He's still fighting for it. But Gateway comes away with it. They were trying to find Calderon, but man, I tell you what, Brady Nessler has absolutely put the clamp down on Calderon, not giving him an inch of space. And as soon as Calderon tries to get into that open space, the support for Brady Nessler with DeGenova and Plummer coming in, it's just not allowing Calderon to even get any kind of breathing space. Gateway in the second half's really trying to find him. But between the aerial duels won between Jackalow and Plummer, and Nessler not giving any kind of space to Calderon, it's become incredibly difficult for the Panthers to find any kind of opportunities in the final third. So that's cleared by Plummer. Be a throw in here for Gateway. Looks like Alejandro Vargas, the captain, will be coming back in here. Calderon really nursing that ankle now. Deep throw in. Well, it wasn't that far off. Strike there from the Panthers. That was Matthew Vargas. Iola. Edgardo Vasquez with the strike there. But Alejandro Vargas coming back in here for the Tigers. DeGenova comes off. Goal kick taken short there to Jackalow, and now here's Dowman. Nice move there from Dowman. Some really nice passing from the Jesuit Tigers. Here's Ivoroni now. It's going to be a corner. Jesuits able to read that high press when only a couple players are pressing that high up the line. When moves like Charlie Dowman make it, opens up a lot of space, creates opportunity for the passing lanes, and that's what we saw. Really nice tiki-taka passing there from Jesuit Tigers, leading to a corner here that's going to be taken by Ivoroni. Low-driven cross in, trying to find Plummer there. It's Gateway really just trying to battle here in the midfield, but Clamp, Kubas, DeGenova, and Vargas have really done a fantastic job this evening and not allowing for Gateway to have really more than a moment's notice on the ball. So now here's an opportunity for Gateway. Well defended there by Jackalow. Now Dowman defending. So he lets it roll out of bounds. Really nice job defending as a back line there from Jesuit on all fronts. There's Ivoroni. That's a foul. It's going to be a yellow card. So that was handed out to Nicholas Restrepo. So the captain will have to be subbed off here from Gateway, as that was a tough challenge against Ivoroni. So I believe it's Nicholas Quintero that came back on for Gateway. Came on for Restrepo. On the ball is Michael Jackalow here for the free kick. Trying to find Patrick Wiley there. Trying to find any kind of outlet. Well defended there once again by Jackalow. Does fall back for Gateway, but Vargas applying some tight pressure there. Now Ivoroni applying that pressure, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Panthers. So Calderon will be coming off. It's Mateo Cardenas comes on for Calderon. So it looks like Gateway's going to take a deep throw in here. As it falls for the far post, but Brady Nessler's there to defend it. Here's Cardenas. So I think Nessler did a nice job of winning a throw in there, and he did. Nice job there from Brady Nessler on that far side. Earned the Tigers a throw-in. Brady Nessler. Deep throw in there. Gateway's trying to win back possession. It's Kubas to Nessler. He plays it upfield. Ivoroni battling through here. Battling through some physical challenges. Ultimately called a foul. And that's a yellow card. That's handed out to Ramirez Parra. And so that will be taking us to the second half water break. Ivoroni doing a fantastic job there, just battling through those physical challenges, especially in the last 10 minutes or so. You can see Gateway starting to get frustrated with how Jesuit is maintaining possession or immediately winning the ball back when they do lose possession. But your Jesuit Tigers lead 2-0 here in the region semifinal at Corral Memorial Stadium. Both goals scored in the first half. Both goals coming from set-piece opportunities. First goal coming from a corner kick. It's Nico Kubas with an absolute masterclass strike. And then it was followed up on a free kick taken by Dutch Ivoroni, who caught Chavez cheating on that near post. Ultimately buried in the back of the net. That's where we're at. been a couple opportunities here for the Tigers in this second half. If you're just now tuning in, Dutch Ivoroni hitting the crossbar just about 10 minutes ago. Assistant referee said it did not cross the line. So that's really been the best opportunity between both teams in this second half. But the biggest adjustment Gateway has made, they're now playing a higher defensive line, trying to press higher up the field. As for Jesuit, they're just looking for the outlet passes, maintain possession, and the opportunities will present itself in the final third. We're going to get back underway here for the remaining minutes of the second half. Caden Plummer is on the free kick here. Deep cross as referee was not ready to start the restart here. So free kick will be taken again as Evan Yockey has come on. This time for Dante Searles as Dutch Ivoroni is moving out to the right wing position. Yeah, I will say it looked like Caden Plummer definitely moved the ball up there. His assistant referees just letting them know where the original foul was committed. But we are back underway here for the remaining second half. As Caden Plummer is trying to find Yockey there on that far side. Still bouncing around. Gateway's not able to clear it fully. So here's Dowman. That was Vargas, but it still throwing here for the Tigers. Cleared up field by the Panthers. Battle around that 40-yard line for possession. So that's going to be a foul committed by Ivoroni. It's going to be a free kick for the Panthers. So Panthers here just trying to battle through that midfield. It's been a struggle all night. Vargas is able to win back possession for the Tigers. Here's Yockey. Yockey was trying to find Wiley. Great win back there from Clamp. Clamp trying to find Wiley. Was Wiley onside? Looks like he was. No call from the assistant referee. Here's Wiley to the far post. What a save by Chavez. Patrick Wiley was onside. He crossed it to the far post to Ivoroni. And it was a fantastic save from Chavez, keeping his team in the game. Be a corner here for the Tigers. It's going to be Ivoroni on the far side to take it. As Keegan Clamp is running closest to that corner flag where Ivoroni's taking it. Got three Tigers at the near post. It's bouncing around. Still bouncing around. Here's Vargas. And that should be a throw-in for the Tigers. Feels like every single corner that's being taken against Gateway, the Panthers are just kind of holding their breath for a few seconds, trying desperately to clear it out. So this is going to be a deep throw-in that's going to be taken by Brady Nessler. Brady Nessler to the near post to Plummer. Still bouncing around. It's Vargas. It's Vargas. Good save by Chavez. Ultimately collected by Chavez. Really nice opportunity there from Vargas. Chavez is absolutely keeping his team in this match right now. This will be a throw in here for the Panthers. Dowman was trying to connect there with Wiley, just unable to. So Ivoroni battling to win back possession here. It's won back by the Panthers on that far side. Now they're trying to create an opportunity, a low-driven shot that's just going to go wide. Ultimately, a goal kick for the Tigers. Patrick Wiley's coming off. I believe it's Dante Searles coming on. As Raul Perez is coming on for the Panthers. This goal kick was taken there pretty quickly. It's Keandre Ate coming on for the Panthers as well. So 2 substitutes made by Gateway. Dante Searles came on for the Tigers. So that was Searles just now. I think trying to crossing, just took a weird deflection, so it was collected by Chavez. So it'll be interesting to see when Gateway essentially starts selling out for an opportunity. Here's Searles. Man, that was a great pass by Vargas. It was just a little too heavy. So Chavez was able to get there and read that through ball to Searles. But it's going to be interesting to see when Gateway kind of sells out to the attacking third. They need 2 goals at a minimum to get back in this match. And Jesuit has done a fantastic job defending. They have not allowed opportunities, especially in the second half for Gateway. So you can see when Gateway's on the ball, as soon as they get past that 50-yard line, for our viewers, start to see how many blue jerseys are just immediately pressed. The Panthers. It's a perfect example there. Got past Dowman, but cleared by Jackalow. And that's cleared by Clamp. Ivoroni defending on the far side. He's got Nestler to help. And ultimately goes out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in there for the Tigers. Ivoroni. It's going to be Nestler actually to take it. So there's about 12 and a half minutes left here in this match. Your Jesuit Tigers lead 2-0 in the region semifinal here at Corral Memorial Stadium, thanks to Nico Kubas and Dutch Ivoroni scoring both goals in the first half. So once again, when will Gateway just push as many numbers up the field into the attacking third to try to create an opportunity? They were doing that in the opening 10 minutes or so in the second half, and that's what presented so many opportunities to Jesuit with the passing outlets and scoring opportunities, and that was what resulted in Dutch Ivoroni getting that chance that hit the crossbar. It's going to be a throw in here for the Panthers on the far side. So a lot of aerial duels just like in the first half. But now they're being won more by Jesuit. Vargas trying to find Ivoroni on that far side, but Ivoroni offside. So it continues to be the battle in the midfield between both teams. So that's cleared out by Jackalow. And a foul called there against Kubas, who committed the foul. So free kick here for the Panthers. Clamp doing a nice job of just kind of slowing down the pace there, not allowing Gateway to quickly take it. Deep cross. It's headed out there by Dowman. Was he able to keep it in? I don't believe so. I think it's going to be a throw in right where he had that kick. So here's Vargas. Vargas was trying to find Searles, just unable to. So this is Nessler defending. It's going to be a throw in there for the Panthers. So now you can start to see a lot more Gateway players starting to move upfield. They know they need a goal. So that's going to be a corner. It's going to be Vasquez to take it on that far side for Gateway. It's going to the far post. Well, I think it was Correa that got a header on it. But it goes wide. Patrick Wiley's going to be coming back on for the Tigers. I think he's coming on for Vargas, it looks like. So this will be interesting to see kind of how the formation has changed from head coach Eric Sims. As Patrick Wiley's giving the instructions. Looks like Dowman's going to be playing more midfield role, and Ivoroni's going to be moving to the left back position. So I can imagine Ivoroni's going to be playing more left wing back, as Yaki will continue to play that left wing role here, closest to our viewers. And so that was defended there by Jackalow and ultimately collected by Garlic. Now it's just about seeing out this win if you're the Tigers. So here's an awkward bounce. This is Searles. There it is. It was an awkward aerial duel. Ultimately lands for Searles. Searles able to beat last defender and Chavez in goal. And that will certainly give the confidence boost that the Tigers need to put this game to bed. So that's Dante's 13th goal of the season. So Nick Smith comes on, believe maybe for Dowman. It's hard to see who came on there, or excuse me, came off for the Tigers. But Dante Searles gets the much-needed goal to really put any hope of a comeback for Gateway to bed. Obviously trying to get not only one goal, but two here at Corral Memorial Stadium. It's almost impossible, but three really puts it to bed, and Dante Searles wants to make sure he gets a fourth. It's Dante Searles! Goes just wide of that far post, so it remains 3-0. Chavez takes it quickly. As it was actually Michael Jackalow that came off, Nick Smith came on. Charlie Dowman is still playing in that midfield role. Pretty much where Vargas was playing when Patrick Wiley got subbed on. So here's another awkward bouncing ball. Patrick Wiley's applying a great press there. The back line for Gateway has not felt comfortable at all tonight, especially with those one-on-one aerial duels. Gateway's trying to get an opportunity here, ultimately collected by Garlic. Well, tonight will certainly be the true definition of a team win for Jesuit. Every single person has done their individual job and really have all stuck to the overall team game plan as well, as I think Wiley's going to be offside here. He is. But they've made Gateway uncomfortable the entire game. And I don't think it can be emphasized enough with how Brady Nessler completely shut down a 15-goal scorer in Calderon, just not allowing any opportunities. Obviously, going down with that ankle injury had an impact for how he's played the remainder of the game, but still a fantastic job by Brady Nessler. And then from Jackalow and Plummer, not allowing any kind of awkward aerial duels, bounces off the turf to create any uncomfortable positions for their goalie, Garlic. Overall, it's just been a really strong defensive performance from the Tigers. We have a player down here. I believe that's number 4 for Gateway. That's going to be Mateo Cardenas. So it looks like Lucas Book is coming on for Dante Searles, and I believe DeGenova is getting ready to come on as well. So Lucas Book, the sophomore, comes on here for the Tigers. So I believe DeGenova, they're going to wait for that substitution. He may be coming on for maybe Kubas or Clamp. So our digital clock has a little bit under 3 minutes. Scoreboard here at Corral Memorial Stadium has just under 4 minutes. So that's Nick Smith clearing it all the way up field. Here's Book. So here's DeGenova. He'll actually be coming in for Dowman. So the referee has stopped the clock here for the substitution. So here's Ivoroni. It's Clamp now. Passes it back to Smith. Now Kuba switching the field to Nessler. Wiley calling for it on the far side. Nessler trying to find Evan Yaki. Cleared there by the Panthers. Strong challenge there from Plummer, not allowing Gateway to create any kind of counterattack. And now Plummer's moving upfield and he draws the foul. Head coach Eric Sims not happy about that challenge. So now for Jesuit, you just want to get out of this unscathed. You don't want any kind of injuries in these remaining minutes. It's going to be Kubas to take it on the far side. Deep cross in, collected by Chavez. So a little over 2 minutes left. Your Jesuit Tigers up 3-0. Dante Searles secured the third goal here in the second half just a few moments ago to put any kind of nerves to bed about any kind of possible comeback from Gateway. But the fact of the matter is they have not been a threat in their own final third. Jesuit has just done a fantastic job defending. As here's Wiley trying to maybe connect with Book there, just unable to. Collected by Chavez. So exactly 2 minutes left here in the game. Time will be remaining with the center referee. That was a hard challenge there by Nestler. Just a little bit missed time there, but it'll be a free kick for the Panthers. This will be one of the last remaining opportunities really for Gateway. Cross taken. Nobody connects on it, so it'll be a throw in here for, well, I guess it was headed there by one of the Tigers on the far post. It'll be a throw in for Gateway. Deep cross, bouncing around a couple times, cleared by Jesuit. So here's Kubas now, trying to call a handball, but instead it's actually a foul committed by Gateway. So this should do it. Gavin Garlick's going to take his time to collect this here. As your Jesuit Tigers are just a few moments away from getting back to the region final. Gavin Garlick clears upfield. Now here's Patrick Wiley. Patrick Wiley, can he get a fourth goal for the Tigers? Took an awkward deflection. It's going to be a corner. I think there may be enough time actually for Tigers to take this, as the referee checked his watch. He's not going to blow the whistle yet, so I think Jesuit's going to have a chance here at another set piece opportunity. Evan Yockey is going to take it. Crossing it in. It was Lucas Book that initially got a header on it. Collected by Chavez. And that'll do it. Your Jesuit Tigers advance to the region final, beating Gateway 3-0. Opening the scoring was Nico Kubas. Absolute wonder-class strike. Followed by Dutch Ivoroni on a free kick, making it 2-0 at halftime, and Dante Searles in the closing minutes securing the victory for the Tigers with the third goal. As now Jesuit advances to the region final that will be here at Corral Memorial Stadium next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Be sure to tune in to the Jesuit Tiger Sports Network YouTube channel or the Jesuit Tigers Soccer Facebook page for that match next Wednesday at 7 p.m. But for tonight, your Jesuit Tigers were dominant from beginning to end, and more importantly, they executed the chances that they were given and put them in the back of the net. Fantastic evening for your Jesuit Tigers. I'm Colin Rivera. Have a good night, everybody, as your Jesuit Tigers defeat Gateway in the region semifinal 3-0 here at Corral Memorial Stadium. Have a good night, everybody.